hello. How are you?
I'm all good, Simon. How's yourself?
I'm actually good, thank you. Thank you for asking. What's your name?
It's Mickey Callisto.
And how old are you, Mickey?
I'm 28.
And where are you from?
Sunderland.
Since his audition on Britain's Got Talent Season 18, Mickey Callisto has quickly become a fan favourite. Viewers are excited to see a performer with a voice reminiscent of a modern-day Freddie Mercury, bringing power and emotion to every note. However, there's more to Mickey than just his vocal abilities. Much like Freddie, Mickey uses his music as a platform to challenge prejudice and break down barriers. Through his songs, he's fighting for inclusivity and acceptance. Join us as we tell you what you didn't know about Mickey Callisto from Britain's Got Talent. Mickey Callisto's musical journey started early in Sunderland. At the age of 7, he immersed himself in opera after being inspired by the Durham Cathedral choristers and classical requiems. He didn't just listen to the music, he taught himself to sing operatically, dedicating himself to mastering the vocal technique. His early experiences shaped his strong connection to music, focusing not just on hitting the right notes, but on conveying emotion through his voice. As he entered his teenage years, Mickey's voice began to change, and he realized opera was no longer the right fit. A pivotal moment came when he participated in a school production of We Will Rock You. That show introduced him to the electrifying world of Freddie Mercury. Mickey quickly Googled everything about Mercury and felt his entire musical direction shift. The charisma and stage presence that Mercury exuded captured Mickey's attention, driving him to explore rock music in a whole new way. Soon after, Mickey discovered other legendary rock frontmen like Mick Jagger and Robert Plant. He admired their commanding stage presence, their confidence, and their ability to connect with audiences on a personal level. These iconic performers influenced Mickey's style. He combined his operatic roots with the power of rock, creating a sound and persona that was uniquely his own. Mickey's real name is Michael Spence. His stage name carries a deep personal connection to his childhood and his love of space. Mickey developed an early fascination with the cosmos. At the age of 6, his father gifted him a book about the solar system, sparking a lifelong curiosity about planets and moons. One particular moon, Kalisto, which orbits Jupiter, stood out to him. The name Kalisto resonated with Mickey not only because of his love for space, but also because of his astrological sign Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. For him, the name perfectly encapsulated both his personal connection to the universe and his sense of limitless potential. It symbolizes the idea of exploring new frontiers, both in music and in life. After moving to Manchester for university, Mickey joined a psychedelic rock band called the Indica Gallery, where he played keyboards and synthesizers. This experience allowed him to experiment with sound and develop his unique musical style. A transformative moment occurred in 2019 when Mickey attended a rave at the White Hotel in Manchester. Dressed in a £30 ski suit from Affleck's Palace, Mickey was introduced to Italo disco, a genre that would significantly influence his music. The event inspired him to blend the synths and chords of Italo disco with lo-fi pop and classic influences like ABBA and Pink Floyd, culminating in a sound that's both nostalgic and innovative. Mickey's music is often described as a cocktail of classic and contemporary influences. He cites the Beatles and ABBA for melodic inspiration, Pink Floyd and Tame Impala for psychedelic elements, and Queen for their theatrical and vocal prowess. The result is a sound that's hard to pin down. It's nostalgic yet experimental, soft yet powerful. In 2023, Mickey released his debut EP, Homospace, a 6-track collection that firmly established his sound and vision. True to its name, the project invited listeners into a world beyond Earth, a euphoric galaxy built on synthpop, Italo disco, glam, and emotional honesty. Mickey didn't just write songs, he built a universe. The EP opens with Destructive Love, a high-energy exploration of chaotic passion. Mickey paired pulsing synths with emotionally raw lyrics. He followed it up with This Is the Real World, where dreamy melodies met grounded reflections about identity and belonging. Critics praised Homospace for its originality and emotional depth. Music blogs hailed it as an imaginative, high-concept debut that delivered joy, defiance, and sonic escape. Mickey's fusion of retro and modern styles made his sound both nostalgic and forward-thinking. After crafting such a distinctive and empowering body of work, Mickey didn't stop there. Determined to share his message with an even wider audience, he made a bold decision to audition for Britain's Got Talent, ready to bring his outer space energy to the national stage. Mickey Callisto's Britain's Got Talent audition began with a calm, confident entrance. Dressed in a simple attire, his appearance was unassuming. He greeted the judges with quiet politeness. There were no theatrics, just a soft-spoken presence and a hint of nerves behind his smile. Once the music began, however, the room shifted. Mickey chose to sing Queen's Who Wants to Live Forever, a bold and emotional piece that requires vocal strength and control. The moment he started, the contrast between his modest entrance and the strength of his voice was striking. He sang with poise, clarity, and a haunting tone that quickly drew the audience into the performance. His delivery was steady and measured, building gradually through the song's emotional highs and tender moments. There were no exaggerated gestures or over-the-top theatrics, just a strong voice and a controlled emotion that carried the song naturally. He stood mostly still, letting the vocals take the lead. As the final notes faded, the audience responded with loud applause and cheers. The judges' expressions made it clear that they were impressed. Alicia Dixon commented on the unexpected power in his performance and how much it moved her. Bruno Tonioli, who has worked with Queen before, noted Mickey's connection to Freddie Mercury's energy and mannerisms. Amanda Holden described his voice as stunning. Simon Cowell praised his originality, presence, and the authenticity he brought to the stage. All 4 judges gave Mickey a yes, sending him through to the next round. What began as a quiet entrance became one of the most talked about auditions of the season. Apart from BGT, Mickey is currently working on his upcoming EP titled Man on a Mission, and fans are already eager to hear what he has in store. Building on the cosmic energy and bold creativity of Homospace, this new project promises a deeper message and a broader emotional range. While the exact track list and release date are still under wraps, Mickey has hinted at what the EP represents for him and what listeners can expect. Man on a Mission explores themes of unity, self-discovery, and perseverance. He views the EP as a response to growing social divisions, offering music that encourages open-mindedness, connection, and emotional support. At the same time, the title speaks to a broader truth, that everyone is navigating their own personal mission in life. Whether it's finding identity, building a dream, or simply making it through day-to-day, Mickey aims to provide a soundtrack that uplifts and empowers. Mickey isn't just dreaming of stages and chart-topping hits, he's imagining new worlds. One of his most ambitious visions involves opening a moon-themed nightclub on the moon. It's not just about spectacle. For Mickey, this kind of immersive, otherworldly space reflects the deeper purpose of his music. He wants to push beyond limits and invite people into a reality where self-expression and freedom have no bounds. Looking ahead, Mickey plans to create a foundation that brings music therapy and performance art to underrepresented communities. His goal is to offer more than entertainment. He wants to create safe, imaginative, and healing spaces through art. Whether in real clubs or cosmic dreams, Mickey's mission is clear: to build worlds where everyone feels seen, free, and ready to dance in their own version of Homospace.